Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody out there? Can you see us? Hello, hello, hello. Let me check if we are live. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. Looks like we are live. Just type hashtag live if you're watching this live below, or hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. Hello with all my heart. Hello, wherever you're dialing in from. It's lovely to be online. I've got a very special guest with all of us today, and she's being certified today as an inner child matrix practitioner, which is actually a really big milestone because for someone to become an inner child matrix practitioner, they have to do like some 20 days of training. They have to work with clients, get cases. They have to work on themselves, they have to work with the practitioner. They have to submit their case studies. And so it's a really big deal to reach this milestone. And what that means is the practitioner can work with other people who might be coming with anxiety or depression or trauma, and to really help them work at the root cause level and what might be underpinning what's going on at the surface level. And Hemjyoti, as a practitioner, combines her intuition with compassion and non-judgment. I got the great gift of watching one of Hemjyoti's videos of giving a client session. And one of the things I noticed was she had this incredible skill of pausing in the session and not stepping in and trying to fill the silence with doing. And this is a skill of a mature practitioner where they give space to the client to enjoy the pause and the silence as they're working what's going on inside themselves. So this, Hemjyoti not only combines technical ability with intuition, she combines it with kindness and compassion as well. So very, very, very well done, Hemjyoti. Congratulations on becoming an ICM practitioner. How are you feeling?
Thank you so much for this introduction, and thank you for all the support and guidance throughout my this journey. And yes, I'm really feeling like very good because I know like getting certified as ICM is very huge because it's really not easy to get certified as ICM practitioner, and I'm really happy from bottom of my heart that finally I'm in that space where I can really provide that support and help clients in their own healing journey.
Mm, beautifully and beautifully shared, Hemjyoti. And you tell me a little bit, because whenever I watch your video, I think you are ICM, so tell us a little bit about what is ICM and what about ICM you particularly enjoyed and what that journey was like for you.
So for me, yeah, so ICM is inner child matrix. I know that. But for me, I feel ICM is something, it's like a divination tool for me. And why I call it divination tool, because it helped me to get connected with myself, with my soul once again. And I really, when I attended this training for first time, I remember like I really loved it so much because the training is it's something very different level. It's not like but other trainings I have attended with you. It's something very different, very spiritual. And I still remember like even though I did my EFT before ICM, but my breakthrough actually happened when I was attaining my ICM training with you. And from that time, my healing journey actually started. It was like not looking back. And for me, it was really a divination tool, which uh, again connect me with my own self, again connected me with my soul, and it also helped me to love my inner child, which I would have never known if I would have not attended this training. And how much it is important to love our inner child, that's, I know like now how important it is and how it changed our life.
Mm. So beautifully shared that you learn how to love your inner child. And that's profound because it has impact on all of life. Now, you've used inner child with other people as well, this work. So, any kind of shares you can have with us in terms of what have other people got when you've shared these tools with them?
So first of all, people really felt very amazed. Like, we can actually, we have some tools like that where we can go back in time and meet our that younger version or our inner child. Because many times our inner version or young version is trapped or stuck. And that's very huge for as a human being, wherever we are standing at present, because the impact is still going on. And when there is something very simple tool where we can go back and we can release that version from, or we can give the resources so that that version can handle that situation in a better way, in a more empowering way. Instead of in a bitterness, they can handle it in a better way. That is something very, very powerful and magical. And wherever I have used inner child, they feel really good after the session and they're like, what is this? Like, so easily. And the after impact is so beautiful.
Yeah.
So that was something like, whenever they went through those kind of session, they used to tell me later, like it was so beautiful. And it
Mm.
is so smooth, like, it's not very harsh on us, even though we are going back in time and processing some emotions from our younger version or whatever it is. It's very smooth and very delicately we are handling. We don't even feel like that we actually process that emotion from that younger version.
Yeah, you shared that really beautifully, Hemjyoti. Very well done. And so what's your prayer for yourself? Like what type of people do you want to share it with? I mean, you've got so many skills. You've got yoga, you've got Garbha Sanskar, you've done some work with moms to be, you work with energy flow, you work with EFT, you work with coaching, you do Reiki. You've got so many different skills. So what's your prayer? Like who is it that you want to take these skills to?
So at this moment, yeah, my prayer is for people who really see, we all go through stress, but I think some people stress is like very, very big. Like for me, it is, I understood it very late recently that it is something, it was there with me from many, many, maybe from the time of birth or something, I don't know. But it was always there with me, but I realized it very late. So I really want to help people who struggle with their stress level, with their anxiety, and they really don't know how to get themselves free from that kind of trap. And I know if they have it now, they already had it before also in their past. So I want to really help them with the help of ICM to release those past versions who are still stuck in the stress or maybe in a stressful condition or situation.
That's such a great idea. And I think that's such a universal because there's so many people that are stuck in their stress. And what's great about this work is you're not only working on the surface symptoms, but you're also working on the deeper root cause that makes the person, feel stressed, feel stressed, feel stressed. So I love how you have that vision for yourself. And, many of you watching this, you can tell by Hemjyoti's energy, the space that she holds, the positivity that she has. And so, if you know anyone that might be stuck in their emotions, no matter how challenging or difficult, maybe it's grief or loss or anxiety or depression, or perhaps they've had a breakup or they're struggling with a relationship with their children or with their spouse, and they're trapped emotionally, like they're just in their emotions and they want some sense of freedom. from those emotions, then, please get them in touch with Hemjyoti, because she has a beautiful, sensitive touch with all of this. Now, tell me this, Hemjyoti, is there any advice or wisdom that you want to share with all of us on how to live life and any of that?
Yeah, so one of my wisdom is like I have realized from my own healing journey, many a time when the emotion is not like very good, which does not make us feel good, we try to abandon that emotion. But I realized when we actually, uh, instead of abandoning that emotion, we welcome that emotion and we try to communicate with that emotion, even if it is a physical pain, if we try to communicate with that part of our body, and that is actually possible with ICM very easily, that makes the healing process very, very easy because we are accepting that emotion, whatever it is, whether it is painful or not. And second thing is, it's okay if we have some emotions from our trauma or painful uh, emotions in our life from the past. We should not feel that we can't do anything. We still can go back and we can heal that version of like ourself, and we can release that version so that that version get that freedom. And third is one of the very beautiful thing which I tried before also, but it was not easy for me to do the self-love. I feel it's really not easy to um, do we say like, yeah, self-love is important, but it's not really easy when we try to, implement in our life. And recently when I was able to connect with my very young version of like, when I was very, baby. And now I'm a mother. And when I connected with my younger version when I was a small baby, and I just took her, like, and I hugged her and I gave her that love, I was feeling so happy, as if like immediately in like this, something has changed in my life. And that was a huge transformation for me where I don't need someone else to recognize me or give me that love if I have not received it. I can give it to myself. And for me, at this moment, self-love is only, I have reached only till there that, I am just giving all the love which my younger version, when I was very young, has not received it. Whatever may be the reason, I don't want to go there, but I can give that love. And I feel if we can just give that love unconditionally, many of our inner child versions just get released from that stuck emotion, stuck condition, stuck situation. So that is very easily we can achieve through inner child matrix.
That's true.
I used to call ICM as Maggie
Maggie, why
because
Maggie?
because when we are feeling hungry and really we don't have time and uh, have energy to cook anything, we get the piece, packet of Maggie,
Maggie.
and in 2 minutes that Maggie is ready and you can satisfy your hunger. So ICM is something like that. Like you can go inside the memory, just do whatever you want to do, come out, done. So I call it as Maggie, 2 minutes noodles.
I love that. That's such a beautiful metaphor. That's great. Beautiful.
And
What
I
else?
feel everyone should have that Maggie in their life.
Yeah. Well, let's intend that, because you're also a EFT, you do group work as well with EFT and energy flow. So let's intend that people everywhere access this kind of work where, they're able to, I mean, can you imagine if every child felt more self-love? Yeah.
They don't need anything else actually.
Yeah. You're
And people
right.
will be less sick.
Yeah, that's right. I was once working with an endocrinologist who works in diabetes. And we both concluded the best way to overcome diabetes is self-love. Because when the self-love, the self-value is there, then the person will take the choices that support them in their way forward.
Yeah, that's really true. Like, I want to share something. Like, as recently I lost my dad in July. And after that, I was going through a lot of this digestive issues like bloating, indigestion, acidity. And acidity has gone after some days, but this bloating and discomfort in stomach was still there. So once I just connected with my stomach and I asked like, what is happening? And the stomach is no, it said like, the pain it's holding. So then I said, why you are not releasing it? Then it said, what if, like, if I release it, you will lose your dad. I said, no, it's okay. It's okay to release it because he is with me in a more powerful way. You don't have to hold it and feel the pain in you. You can just release it. And after that one, I think it's hardly maybe 5 minutes. After that communication, my actually this digestive issues has slowly came calmed down.
Mm.
And I started feeling better. And that is something I learned, like, to connect with my body part. And I also try to help my clients connecting with body part and communicate with that part through ICM. Because I learned like we can actually connect with any part of our body and, give that resources, or if they are feeling something, we can make them feel better, whatever they want it in a way. So that I have learned in ICM. That is the gift I have got from ICM. And it's a very, 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 very big gift because we can handle any physical discomfort, physical disease with this, I believe. Only thing is the person should be willing to work on it.
That's true. I love this. This is such a beautiful insight. Thank you so much for sharing with all of us.
Thank you.
Mm. So I wish you so much luck and abundance and all things nice in your future journey as an ICM practitioner. I thank you with all my heart and many, many, many congratulations. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. This journey would have been not possible without your guidance and support.
Thank
That is
you.
the reality. That is the reality. And I would love to attend ICM whenever it is possible, whenever you have training as a
Yeah.
assist, as a whatever way, because I know it's always, beautiful to attend ICM training. It's always beautiful. Always we get into some different kind of insights. We learn something new. So that is my intention that I wanted to, join your training whenever and you have an assist your
Very,
team,
very
assist you.
welcome anytime, Hemjyoti, in any role. You're welcome, always welcome.
And I also want to share this with everyone. This ICM is developed by Rangana ma'am, and she is extremely good in this. The way she teach you, it's actually not, I would say this is a spiritual journey. ICM is a spiritual journey. It's a door opening towards your spirituality. And I have learned a lot from you.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure having you as a student. And today you officially fly the nest and graduate ICM and share your magic with other people and be that beacon for other people. So many congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, everyone, whoever is watching at this time. And thank you, all the team, for always supporting, helping. Thank you, all my, batchmates. Thank you, everyone. I'm so grateful to everyone. And thank you, God.
Lovely. You take care. And those who joined us, bye from all our hearts to all of you. If you've got any questions for Hemjyoti, put those questions down below as well. Take care. Bye.
Bye bye.